Good morning, students. Here Neela ma'am from SKM Public School. Students, today I am going to teach you chapter number 4 of your social and political life, that is civics book. Students, in the live class I have taught you the pages 44, 45, and I think you students, you have also participated in reading page 46, 47, 48. Okay, in the previous live class you have learnt about growing up in Samoa in the 1920s, growing up male in Madhya Pradesh in the 1960s, and that dialogue part, my mother does not work, valuing housework. These you have learned in the previous live class. You have learned about कि being a boy or a girl determines different lifestyles in most societies. Our society teaches us what boys and girls can or can't do. Inequalities between men and women emerge in the area of work and the role they play. Then you have learnt about valuing housework. Across the world, the main responsibility for housework and caregiving tasks, especially looking after children, elderly, and sick members, lies with women. However, the work women do at home is not recognized and respected. The society devalues this work. Then you have learnt about lives of domestic workers. Many homes, particularly in towns and cities, employ domestic workers. They do works like sweeping, washing clothes and dishes, cooking, etc. Most domestic workers are women. At times, young boys and girls are employed to do this work. Wages are low as domestic work does not have much value. Despite the hard work done by domestic workers, they do not get much respect from their employers. So, to continue this lives of domestic workers, here in the story which you have learnt yesterday, Harmeet's mother was not the only one who did the housework. A lot of work was done by Mangala, their domestic helper. Many homes, particularly in towns and cities, employ domestic workers. They do a lot of work: sweeping and cleaning, washing clothes and dishes, cooking, looking after young children or the elderly. Most domestic workers are women. Sometimes even young boys or girls are employed to do this work. Wages are low as domestic work does not have much value. Domestic workers, they can begin as early as 5 in the morning and end as late as 12 at night. Despite the hard work they do, their employers often don't show them much respect. This is what Melanie, a domestic worker, had to say about her experience of working in Delhi. She told about her working in Delhi. My first job was with a rich family that lived in a 3-storied house. The Mem Sahab was very strange as she would shout to get any work done. My work was in the kitchen. There were 2 other girls who did the cleaning. Our day would begin at 5 o'clock. For breakfast, we would get up. We get here at 5 o'clock. One day, their day begin at exactly 5 o'clock. For breakfast, we would get a cup of tea and 2 dry rotis. We could never get a third roti. In the evening, when I cooked the food, the 2 other girls would beg me to give them an extra roti. I would secretly give it to them and make an extra one for myself. We were so hungry after working through the day, we could not wear chappals in the house. In the winter, our feet would swell up with the cold. I used to feel scared of the Memsa but also felt angry and humiliated. Did we not work all day? All day? Did we not deserve to be treated with some respect? In fact, what we commonly term as housework actually involves many different tasks. A number of these tasks require heavy physical work. In both rural and urban areas, women and girls have to fetch water. In rural areas, women and girls carry heavy head loads of firewood. Tasks the washing clothes. You can look at your book, page number 50. Washing clothes, cleaning, sweeping, and picking up loads require bending, lifting, and carrying. Many chores like cooking involve standing for long hours in front of hot stoves. The work women do is strenuous and physically demanding, words that we normally associate with men. Another aspect of housework and caregiving that we don't recognize is that it is very time consuming. In fact, if we add up the housework and the work women do outside the home, we find that women spend much more time working than men and have much less time for leisure. And in the book at page number 50, students, here data is given from a special study done by the Central Statistical Organization of India 1998 to 1999, and here it is given in Haryana women are paid less than men. Then in Tamil Nadu also, here women are paid less for their work as compared to men. Then women's work and equality. As we have seen, the low value attached to women's household and caregiving work is not an individual or family matter. It is part of a larger system of inequality between men and women. It therefore has to be dealt with through actions not just at the level of the individual or the family, but also by the government. As we now know, equality is an important principle of our constitution. The constitution says that being male or female should not become a reason for discrimination. In reality, inequality between the sexes exists, like male or female. The government is therefore committed to understanding the reasons for this and taking positive steps to remedy the situation. The government is therefore committed to understanding the reasons for this and taking positive steps to remedy the situation. For example, it recognizes that burden of child care and housework falls on women and girls. Students, you can also open page number 50 of your civics book. This naturally has an impact on whether girls can attend school. It determines whether women can work outside the house and what kind of jobs and careers they can have. The government has set up Anganwadis or child care centers in several villages in the country. The government has passed laws that make it mandatory for organizations that have more than 30 women employees to provide crèche facilities. The provision of crèches helps many women to take up employment outside the home. It also makes it possible for more girls to attend schools. Then student, there is a poster which was created by a women's group in Bengal. You will write an interesting slogan for this poster. Okay, look at the poster and try to write an interesting slogan for this poster. This is your homework. Okay students, and try to learn new words glossary at page number 53 in your book. So students, what you have learned today? The women's work and equality. Equality is an important principle for our constitution, but in reality, inequality between the sexes exists. The Indian government is committed to understand the reasons for this and is taking positive steps to remedy means to sudhar karna usme the situation. The government has set up Anganwadis or child care centers in several villages in the country. The government has also passed laws that make it mandatory for organizations that have more than 30 women employees to provide crèche facilities. This helps many women to take up employment outside the home. So you will also read this chapter and try to learn new words given in the last of this chapter, in the end of this chapter. So till then, stay alert, stay blessed, mask yourself, take proper care. Presentation by here Neelam Jain. Okay, presented by Neelam Jain. Thank you students. God bless all of us. Thank you.